I have never seen a more picture perfect and beautiful 5 minute opening range break and retest. I know there's a lot of information on YouTube about the opening range break and retest, but if I could ever tell you of the most perfect opening range break and retest, it would be today, November 13th on NQ. I was in our Discord, I had the general chat up, just talking with everybody, and a user in there named Snowman just uploaded a chart and asked for confirmation to be like, hey, am I seeing this right? So I took a look at it and it is absolutely picture perfect. And it was so good. I stopped what I was doing to make a video on it so everybody could see the 5 minute opening range break and retest. This is it right here. It does not get any better than this. Also, if you guys want, the very first link in the description is our Discord channel. We don't push sales in there. We don't allow spam. We are in there talking about trading, life, everything fun. We have almost 500 members in there in under 48 hours. Please feel free to join it. I'd love to see you there. So it's November 13th, 7:42 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The market's been open for about an hour and 10 minutes. I'm not trading this morning, so this is not a trade I took, but I'm actively looking at the charts right now. So I'm on the 5 minute chart view and I'm looking at NQ. So is how the 5 minute opening range break works is this. You come to 9:30 down here at the bottom. You see this is the candle that closed. It's the first 5 minute candle. That's where this big influx of volume came in. So is what you want to do is on the left-hand side, take your rectangle tool and you want to go from the top of the wick up here to the bottom of the wick and just simply mark it out. So we're going to take this here like this, and then we're going to drag it over. Now you can already tell this is absolutely perfect for the 5 minute opening range break and retest. So once you mark out your 5 minute candle, you drop to the 1 minute time frame. Now is what you're looking for here. Let's say this chart, you didn't already know what was going to happen. Once you have this marked and you're on the 1 minute time frame, you're waiting for these candles to come and see, is it going to break below like it did, or is it going to break above like it didn't? And so you're just waiting to see what's the market going to do and what indication is it going to give you. So this one broke out quickly and it broke out bearish down below. So this strategy is called the break and retest, meaning you want it to break out of the zone, then come back and retest it. Right here, we're back in the zone. It actually goes all the way up and tests the top. And then sellers immediately are like, not today. And then it immediately comes back down and you break out of the zone. This is a break and a retest. And now is the trend going to continue? Right here, it breaks back down below. So now you've had your two confirmations. You have your opening range break, you've had your breakout, you've had your retest, and it's re-breaking the same direction. The ultimate play you would do right here, if you wanted to target a 1 to 2 risk to reward, which is what I target, is the minute this candle closes outside on the 1 minute and the next one forms, I would go in right here. And as how I would do this is I would set my stop loss at the midpoint because we've already broke, we've already retested. Chances are it's not going to retest the top again like this did. So I'm okay and comfortable with allowing my risk of $500 to be set at the midpoint. Now, I target a 1 to 2 risk to reward. So at 62.25, I'm going to be targeting right around 125 points. So I would drag this down to 125, which is right, close enough right here, somewhere in there. I would, of course, get it exact if I were in the trade, but you can then see right here, we just would have ticked out and we would have been at a 1 to 2 risk to reward. So this is the most perfect textbook example of a break, a retest, and then the confirmation of the breakout below again confirms this is the direction the market wants it to go. It defended this zone and this is where it's going. You would then wait for the breakout. This is the next candle to break and close outside. So you could have even went in here and you would have been fine, of course, as well. But I always like one candle to close and then just wait to make sure it doesn't immediately rebound. Like see how this one right here, let me get this out of the way. See how this one, which is 3 candles over, you wouldn't have known this at the time of entry in here, but it kind of would have been really nervous if I would have went in here and then I see this one like, oh, great, here we go. It's going to run right back up. But I get 1, I get 2, I would have entered here. This would have made me nervous. And then sellers immediately again are like, hey, we're not playing this game today. Boom, boom. A little bit of push, no. And then massive fair battling here, big drop. Battling here. Again, sellers are like, hey, stop playing with us today. Boom, boom. Fair value gap. Like, this is a classic break and retest. This is the ultimate opening range break and retest strategy that is so easy to implement. Like, I was just sitting here working, watching this, and I'm like, if I would have been ready to trade today and ready to go, logged in, I a million percent would have took this and it would have paid off. But woulda, coulda, shoulda, you know?